fancy work. Oh my God. Steve Maxwell, how you doing? You want to hold on to that for a second?
How you doing?
Guys, our friend Steve Maxwell, did you see what he was just doing? A lot of you guys don't know. He can play for real.
Oh, I don't know.
Have you been to his 2 shops? He's got one in New York. He's got one right here. Steve, what's going on, man?
Hey, right here we got the first off the product line of the Gretsch Espresso Burst wrap, made exclusively for me. 12, 14, 18 matching snare. Beautiful stuff. A white marine pearl with a fade at each end. Brand new off the line, man. That's the first kit.
This is really cool. Man, so it's been a great year for you?
Been a great year. Everything's good, no problems, no complaints.
Yeah, you look like you're having a great time today.
I'm having a ball, as always.
We're at the 2013 Chicago show. Steve Maxwell, he makes it all happen. We're going to talk to him a little bit later at the big round table.
All right, thank you guys.
Man.
All right.
Hey, guys, I'm here with Bob Campbell. You know who Bob Campbell is? You know, he's the one who bought the 13th Slingerland Black Beauty. Here he is. He appreciates a good drum, and we are here to present him with one of our vintage drum stock shirts that features his brand new purchase of the 13th Slingerland Black Beauty, and it also has my 14th Slingerland Black Beauty. I'd like you to have this, Bob. There you go.
Thanks so much.
I'll tell you, I'm so glad that you ended up with this drum because
I can't thank you enough for all the help you gave me.
It was worked out great. This is it, guys. When you meet real dedicated, serious drummers, and he is, and we expect to feature Bob's collection on our showcase on the Vintage Drum Stock website. He sent me a list of drums that are primo collector drums, but they're more contemporary. But he's also got some great Black Beauties, and he's got the Slingerland Black Beauty. But there's more from Bob Campbell. We're going to talk to him a little later. All right, it's time for the Netherlands representation. Winnie Mensink once again. We ran into him early this year. Usually I find him late in the day, and you know, we're all tired, but he's got something to tell you guys. What's up, Winnie?
I'm fine, yeah.
Very good.
You too.
I'm having a great time. The show's still early, but he's already bought something. What do you got?
I got a nice, really clean Slingerland Gold Sparkle 60s set 22, 12, 16 with snare.
Oh, nice.
Really nice. And quite rare Gretsch green set in flame.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Did you get that last night or today?
Yeah, sort of last night.
Yeah, see, now a lot of stuff goes down on Friday nights. Today is Saturday. Vintage Drum Stock usually comes in on Saturday. We film the whole day. But Friday night, that's when the collectors are setting up. Everybody's moving in. A lot of great deals go down on Friday. And here's one of them with Winnie Mensink.
Still, I don't know. I'm looking. There's a lot of nice stuff around, and I only got so much money, so I have to really be
I know
picky
how that goes. I've seen some great stuff. Did you see Mark Cooper's booth?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do you like that sea green? Isn't that beautiful?
Sea green, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not for sale though.
I know he brought it for show this year, but
it's beautiful.
Still, this is our first round. This is our first time around the whole place. We haven't even made it around once yet. So the stars are out today, and it's going to be a great show. Winnie, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
I'll check in later with you today and see what you got in trouble with. Okay, Winnie Mensink, Hide Hitters, check him out, hidehitters.com. He's from the Netherlands, comes all the way from there just to come to this show. And he runs the Amsterdam show. Check it out. We'll see you guys in a little bit. You remember the interview I did a long time ago when George first took over Not So Modern? Remember that? You were just closing up shop, basically.
You were fascinated with my drums.
Absolutely. And now the whole thing is online, right? You're taking a whole show. That was a necessary evil, wasn't it? Something you had to do.
Had to join the modern world, man.
Really, that seems to be the way to go. I mean, this it's probably a lot better off too, right?
We went from less than 2,000 subscribers to 30,000, like that.
Just like that.
Digital.
Good move. Good
people
move.
like free stuff.
Oh yeah.
The magazine's free now.
Yeah.
And we support ourselves by advertising, and we put a lot more emphasis on the National Drum Show.
Okay, right. Which is that's something you're heading up.
Yeah, September 29th and 30th.
Okay. And how's that been going? It's growing.
Oh, great. It's probably going to be double the size it was last year. This year.
You know, I was glad to hear when you started that, because you're the kind of person that could start something like that and make it work just like you did with this Not So Modern Drummer magazine, because if you would have held on to that, it would have went into the ground. And others are following you, I see.
I'm a troublemaker. I'm an instigator. So.
That's right. That's right. How's things going with Poco? You still doing that?
Poco's doing fine. We just put out probably what will be the last Poco record. We've got a good string of dates this year. And the band's 45 years old. We're going to try to hit 50.
You'll do it. You'll make it.
We'll match the Rolling Stones.
George, keep on, because you're definitely doing something right.
Thank you, man.
This guy knows what he's doing about marketing, I'm telling you. He took a magazine that was on the way down and he brought it right back up. George Lawrence, a real entrepreneur. He's a big name in the vintage drum community. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, George. As usual, I couldn't let this show go by without saying hello to Tony Lewis. Tony, how you doing, man?
Good. It's good seeing you guys today.
This is exciting. Like I said, the show, it just started, and we're already seeing some great stuff. You saw it at Mark Cooper's booth. Well, look what Tony's got this year. Tony, show us this drum over here.
Well, we're going to start here with the Leedy from 1920s, all original. Nickel plated. The nickel turned out beautiful on it.
Look at that.
You know, and other than the heads, it's all original.
Tony, did you have to do any replating on this?
Not any replating at all. There was so much patina on the drum. Once I cleaned it, brought out the original finish.
Is this a Bakelite or wooden grommet?
That is a wooden grommet.
I love that.
Yeah, and it's not chipped and it's still intact.
Do you know the model?
This is the utility to one of the first utility models that Leedy made.
Now notice, guys, we got 2 screws, not 4.
Right.
That is great. Beautiful shape.
Yeah.
What's our price on this? Look at that.
$300 bucks.
Very nice. Very nice.
It includes some Civil War era drumsticks.
Now I've never seen them with the
caps on them.
Yeah. Where'd you get these, Tony?
Well, I've had those. Honestly, I forgot. You know, I just found
Any idea? Are these like mahogany?
Yeah, they are solid mahogany.
Guys, these have some good weight to them. Very interesting.
Solid mahogany.
I see we have a green Vistalite here. 70s?
Original 1970s green Vistalite. You know, in really good shape. It's not scuffed up. It's hard to find Vistalite that's not scuffed up or cracked. So
yeah. Very beautiful. This is great. Usually you'll see spider cracks coming off of here. That's the plight of Vistalite.
Right. And then
Dynasonic.
We have a late 60s,
now is that a 5 or
70s?
7 line? What do we got?
5 line.
Okay.
Dynasonic. Yeah. So then we have a late 20s, early 30s tone flange Slingerland Fancher model. It's a bad boy right here.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Let's get a little look at this, guys. These drums just fascinate me, okay? Mark Cooper's dealt with these a lot. If you open this up, there's what they call a tone flange in there. It's basically old banjo technology, right?
Correct.
But they're very rare, and this is in great shape. He's left it alone. You knew to leave this alone.
Yeah, unrestored condition.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was a tough find. So
did you just find this year or what?
Last year, actually.
Fantastic, Tony. I'm loving it. Look, the original cable snare. Everything is original here.
Yeah, original calf heads. Yeah.
Very good, Tony.
And we have a Premier model here. The Ace model from the late 50s. If you notice the snare mechanism on the bottom, it's got like a parallel snare system.
Yes. This is a parallel system.
Got a parallel drum snare mechanism.
Beautiful, Tony.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you never know. Sometimes Tony shows up with nothing, but then when he does, he blows us away with stuff like this. Just beautiful. Tony Lewis, premier collector. We talk to him every year. Thanks, my friend.
Thank you. Thanks. Good seeing you. It's always good seeing you. Thank you.
Guys, I've got a fellow Clevelander here. Now, you know I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Look who I got here, Dave Zema. From Parma, Ohio. That's a suburb of Cleveland, west side.
How you doing?
How you doing, Dave? Good to see you, man.
Again, Jim.
It's a pleasure to meet you once again here at the show. I see what you've brought here this year. You partnered up with Mark Cooper,
yes,
and you've got this booth going. But look what he brought this year, you guys. What's the year on this?
This is 1965, December 7th.
And you found these in the Cleveland area?
I found these in the Cleveland area. A gentleman had them in his bedroom, in cases. Hadn't played them for decades. And because of I think the condition of the kit, I had to buy it. It came with the original receipt from DiFiore's music.
DiFiore's, yes.
They were purchased once again, December of '65.
Isn't that something? These are in great shape.
He paid $384 for them.
Man.
With the snare drum and one cymbal. Those were the days, right, Jim?
I have a set of Black Diamond Rogers that came from DiFiore's.
Yes.
I bought them down here, same thing, about $365. Yeah, those were the prices. No, did you believe that, gentlemen? Try and do that today. What are we asking for on this set? Any idea? You have a price?
$1,900 for this set.
$1,900, and I think that's worth every penny of it. The finish is fantastic. We were just talking about this. These lugs are great. Now, I have a set of these at home that I'm working on, and you guys saw them. They're that trash set that was outside with bird's nests and everything in it. Well, I'm working on that finish, but I'm sorry to say the hardware is far from perfect. This hardware is primo, and it's worth some money. This is a great set, Dave. Great find in Cleveland. Now, you know, Dave also found something a long time ago. Do you remember the Duncan sock pedal that I was walking around the show with? It's a hi-hat. It's a low boy hi-hat, has cymbals that work like this, and the pedals like that. Dave found that before my brother Johnny did. What store was that?
That was in Cleveland Music.
Cleveland Music, and I'll tell you, I can't believe he actually left that there for my brother to find. So since then, I brought that to the show. I traded it to the English collector, Dave Brown. So it's over in England now. That's right. So we're always looking for stuff. And because of guys like Dave Zema, it's possible. With a set like this, you can't go wrong. Dave, you're a primo collector.
Thank you
He's
so
here
much.
every year, you guys. Good talking to you, my friend.
Nice talking to you. Take care.
Dave, how you doing? Folks, here you go. Dave Zema, we were just talking about these Speed King pedals.
Yes.
Mark informs me that you have a way of redoing these, and they do have a particular look about them. What is it that you do to them?
Well, I totally dismantled the pedals, re-greased all of the springs and the rest of the interiors, but I glass bead blew the pedals, the footboards themselves. In addition to, I have a couple at home that I spent a lot of time on, and what I did was I used 800 grit sandpaper, then 1,000, and they come out looking like chrome. So, but I have so much time invested, I'd have to charge $5,000 a pedal.
Well, you heard it from his mouth himself.